Hey, great folks, Dr. Charlie Brown here. Let's take our 3 deep breaths and we'll dive right in. Breathe all the way into your belly as if you're filling it up like a balloon. All right. That was me being blind and seeing who joined us live. Hey, Miss Leah. Um, Today I was talking to a young sister. You may have heard a recent video where I just got back from the Doctoral Network conference, and that was amazing. Go check out that other video. I'm gushing about that. I was talking to a younger sister who we sort of played hooky accidentally from one of the sessions, and we just got to talking and we had a really good conversation. And she was really struggling with getting it right, as is true for younger adults and teenagers. There's really high pressure they feel like they need to get it perfect all the time, every time. So they want to know the exact steps that someone else took in order to get where they're going. So we were talking about new decisions, and she's like, well, I declared this thing and it's happening and it's kind of scary. And I said, well, is it saber-toothed tiger scary, or is it just I'm mildly uncomfortable because it's new? It's not something I've done or known before. Most of them, no, all of them fell into the latter category. At no point was a saber-toothed tiger coming to eat her. And the other thing I suggested to her was, you can try a new idea or decision. You can try it on, but you don't have to commit to it fully. I know that as a Capricorn, I can be all or nothing, and it takes quite a bit of work on my part to take incremental things and to give myself permission to not have to be all or nothing all the time. It doesn't have to be 10, and the alternate to 10 is not 0 is not the only alternate to 10. It could be 9, it could be 1. There are lots of steps in between that would also be beneficial. So we were talking about this in the realm of decision making, and I said, just take the decision out for a date. It can be a first date where you get to know this decision and, kind of what this decision has for you. And then I was telling her that in my actual real life, I'll usually suggest for a first date a coffee date, because coffee can be expandable or collapsible. We can sit for 30 minutes. 30 minutes is probably not a waste of my time to get to know a little bit about someone new, and decide whether or not that's someone I want to continue learning about. So 30 minutes doesn't necessarily feel like a waste of time. And for a coffee date, when your coffee's done, you can go, and you can, oh, my coffee's done. That can be your reason for leaving. Or it can linger, and that can open up a broader conversation, which on a real life date might lead to dinner, or, or something else, or dancing, or whatever else you may do on a first date. So I suggested the same thing to her for decision making. I said, it's scary because it's new, take this new decision or this new thought and just take it on a coffee date. Hear it out, see what it has to offer, and then you can decide whether or not you want to keep dating this decision, whether or not you want to keep taking steps toward this decision. And she thought that was cute, and I was like, me too. So, so I'm bringing that to the world at large, that you don't have to commit to your decisions at a level 10. You can really just commit at a level 1 and say, I want to take one step toward this decision and see what it has for me, and then see if I want to keep taking steps toward it. And so I think that's a good idea for most decisions, especially if it's new. Just try it. You can always make a new decision at any given point, and it doesn't have to commit you for life. You don't have to marry the decision that you made in this particular moment. That's true for the vast majority of decisions. So try it. Take your new decisions, take your new ideas, your new thoughts, take them out for a coffee date. That might mean, in the context of, an actual life, that might mean sitting down to write about it or think about it or talk to someone about it for 30 minutes. And really maybe set a timer, maybe set it for 30 minutes so that it doesn't take up the space, and you've given it permission, you've given it space to be seen and heard without it taking over all of the rest of your time or all of the rest of your day. And of course, like a coffee date, with a new idea, that can be collapsible or expandable as well. You may decide that this isn't the right time or the right idea for you, and it's not something you wish to pursue further, or you may decide to go on a second date with this new idea. So there we have it for today. New decisions can be a lot like dating, and I suggest taking it on a coffee date first, low-level commitment while showing interest. And if you're interested in this and other things I'm up to and doing, check out my website, drcharlibrown.com. And you can check me out on Facebook here, Dr. Charli Brown. I am doing a number of things and involved in quite a bit. So do take care to let me know if you're interested in those things. I will see you again soon. Until that time, I'm Dr. Charli Brown. Take great care.